taken care of. Let me come to very exciting errors now. And this is another big category where a lot of marks gets deducted to say it in terms of school language. Errors of citation. And this is the soul and part of the soul of your paper, how you manage citations. Now, very categorically, I will say there are these kinds of sentences I call unsupported claims. The presence of aspiration in Dravidian language is a relatively less studied phenomenon. Now, when you present your article, there are a lot of claims in your writing. There are a lot of propositions in your writing. These are essential to how we write. But these claims needs to be grounded into some or other kind of reference or a source. For example, I can ask, why should I believe it is less studied? If it is less studied, why are you studying it? Or I mean, what is the use? There must be some reason that it is not studied or whatever, right? So, how do I believe this is less studied? You may be just saying, or you may be ignorant of your own actions, or you may be less read, right? So, the presence of aspiration in Dravidian language is a relatively less studied phenomena. I need a citation. I need somebody other than you saying this. Then only I can believe in this assertion. Do you get it? The study on language variation and change has been progressed in the past half century. This is the same problem. He's saying that in past half century there has been a certain progression. Now, when you say progression, you mean certain different types of research have happened. But I do not find any of these. So I'm expecting maybe 1961 one article, 1972 one article, 1989 one article, and then I can see okay there is a progression in the research. But you simply mention one statement, and on the basis of that, you want to claim that there has been a progression. It will not happen. This is an unsupported claim. Now, these are very common ones. Most of the researchers have tried to study women in different markets, although many commentators refuse. Much of the older critics say this. Now, all these kinds of phrasing, all these kinds of formulations, they run into the problem of unsupported claim. Never say most of the, although many commentators. If you say, you at least provide two or three in multiples because you're talking in multiples, right? So this happens. Why? I'll tell you. This is basically a problem of not managing your resources carefully. While reading, you read the same point multiple times, but when it comes to writing, you forgot where those references were. So you now cannot pinpoint exactly where you read it, but you still know that many people have talked about it. So it is a problem of resource management, which we'll talk in other classes maybe. But this kind of errors are not acceptable. These are often flagged as problematic. Okay, and these are called you can say these are unsupported claims. Now, if you look at this, an increased risk of physical and mental disorder in socially disadvantaged population group is well documented. This person is given an article uh, to claim to add weight to his claim, right? Again, if you see the another example and regarding positive mental health, research has shown that self control is a key variable. Now, where it has shown, you can see Hoffman, you can see Lohman, you can see Fisher, and you can see other of these kinds of that self control is a positive thing. It is well researched. Where it is researched here, so it's the claim is well backed by the research. Resilience, which is defined as the ability to cope successfully with stressful life circumstances and promote positive adaptation, and is positively related to positive mental health. Now, all this is backed, and this is not backed. For example, if you look, the proposed research area is a challenging field. This is not backed, right? These were not backed, but this is backed. So this is how you provide certain strong weight to your argument. A lot of fields which are not like humanities and social sciences lack this kind of, in general, I'm speaking, lack this kind of rigorousness and meticulousness to their content. Okay, now this is another very good one. Unsighted paraphrasing. Now, what happens in unsighted paraphrasing?